Well, today is finally a nice, calm, beautiful day here in Palm Beach. Specifically, we're at the Boynton Inlet today. And today we are going to be walking along the beach after we just had about 3 or 4 days of really rough weather over here. I'm talking like blowing 30, like maybe even 35 knots there for a couple days. It was crazy. The seas got really stormed up and really turned up, which means that it's going to be throwing a whole lot of new stuff on the beach. Trash, treasure, hopefully some sea glass. That's what we're going to be looking to find today. You guys seem to really like my last sea glass hunting video I made along the beach there. So today we're going to be back at it again here in beautiful Boynton Beach, right after our storm here at low tide, seeing what we can find on the beach. What is going on, guys? Ryan from Livin here. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are excited for this adventure here on the beach today. Let's go find some treasure. Well, it looks like we're going to stumble upon our first piece of sea glass here. Awesome. Nice little clear piece of sea glass. Not too glassed over here. It's got a little bit sharp edges, but it is a little hazy, so we are going to be keeping this piece of sea glass. There we go. That is our first find of the day. And in case you missed my previous sea glass hunting video, I like to come at low tide, at least for this specific beach, because there's more area of the beach exposed, and we kind of like to walk along the shell lines over here. So that's what we're going to be doing. You can see it's kind of all shells and everything like that over here. We can find the glass anywhere. I have found some of my biggest pieces of sea glass over in that area over there. So could be anywhere is all I'm saying, but this is the kind of areas that we're going to look at to find most of our pieces of smaller sea glass. Oh, here we are, right what I talked to you guys about. What did I just say? You can find sea glass in other areas, and honestly, this stretch over here, right where the water is kind of breaking in, is sometimes where you find your best pieces, and that is going to be a really, really good piece for us today right here. Let's get this washed off real quick. That is an absolute beautiful piece of sea glass right there. You can see it's actually the bottom of a bottle. I like this piece a lot because it has that little curve on there. This is an absolutely awesome piece of white clear sea glass right here. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard to top this piece here for today. Now, I don't have a trash bag or anything on me today to hold trash, but let me tell you guys, I'm not sure how well the GoPro is gonna pick it up, but after storms like this, they throw so much trash up on the beach. So we're gonna walk a little further up the bank over here. You could see, I mean, just take a look. We have like socks, giant pieces of rope. I mean, this is a pretty hefty size rope we got right up here. We got buckets with trash over here, just lots of little pieces of like microplastics and wood and all this other kind of junk and fast food cups. So it's always a real shame to see the beach like this, but I'd have to come out here with a crew to make a dent in all this kind of stuff. And we look at all these plastics. So maybe for another video, if you guys are interested in that, we'll come out here, bring a big old 55-gallon garbage bag, and clean up as much of the beach as we possibly can. If that's something you guys are interested in and would find entertaining, let me know down in the comments down below. We will make that happen. And it appears we found our first brown piece of sea glass, and this one is going to be our best piece of sea glass in terms of haziness and smoothness today. Let's give this a quick little rinse off. But that is a beautiful brown piece. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful brown piece of sea glass. Pretty common color around here. My favorite's blue. Blue is my, if I see blue sea glass, it's a great day. But this is a very nice brown piece of sea glass right here. So the thing is also with sea glass, if you find one piece in one spot, make sure you really check. Oh, Fisher's Island lemonade. Very nice, very nice. Anyway, if you guys find a piece of sea glass in one spot, make sure you heavily search that area again. A lot of times where you find one piece of sea glass, there might be a couple other, maybe from the same bottle, or that's just the way the currents are running, the waves are pushing everything, kind of piles it all together. So really search hard the area where you just found sea glass. And like I said, never even had to cut the clip there. We just found another piece of sea glass right here. A nice green piece of sea glass. Like I said, didn't even cut that clip. You guys can see I ain't lying about it. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece of green sea glass. Nicely hazed over, just like that brown piece we just found, and a great green piece here to start the day. And only about 10 feet later, after that last part of sea glass we just found, another piece of brown. Could have came from the same bottle as that other brown, but let me tell you, this piece of brown sea glass right here, that is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Very, very smooth, very hazy. Ideal piece of sea glass right here. Sea glass is on fire today. Seeming like my theory there of coming out after the storm is seeming to be true. Seeming to be very productive, as this is our haul already. See, and we're not even that far away from the inlet. And we also actually passed some fly fishermen on the way here, and I know I haven't shown you guys any of that stuff, but there might be some fly fishing content coming very soon, and by might be, I'll just spoil it and say there will be. I'm in the process of learning how to fly fish, and we will put together an epic video, a reveal video of my fly fishing journey here so far. And I did bring my equipment here today, so we might actually hit the beach and do a little bit of fly fishing as well, but you guys will not see that in this video. That's gonna be a whole separate big fly fishing introduction video, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Subscribe down below if you're not already, that way you guys get notifications of when that video goes live. This is seeming like one of the best days of sea glassing I've had in a long time. We just got an absolute gem of a piece of green sea glass right here. This one is amazing, guys. Let me get this cleaned off for you. Talk about perfection. It is this piece of sea glass right here, and that is a large wave. You can see there is still some nice swells coming in from the storms that we just had, so wasn't lying about that. But look at this gem of a piece of sea glass right here. It's very, very rounded. I mean, it has some really cool jagged edges over here that just are completely grinded down by that sand. Beautifully hazed over. If you want to call a gem of the beach right here, this is pretty much as good as it gets when it comes to sea glass. I hope that's showing up on camera really well for you guys, but that is an absolute beauty piece of sea glass. Woo! Look at that. I didn't even have to cut the clip again. This is actually insanity here today. We got another piece of clear sea glass, almost as good as that last green piece we just got. This is insane. We got yet another brown piece here to add to the collection. Let me tell you guys, this is not every day of looking for sea glass. This is absurd. Definitely one of my best days I've had in a very, very long time. You do not just find sea glass like this left and right, and you know what, that makes me really happy, because it means my theory of the whole storms bringing in all that kind of stuff, all that new stuff onto the beach, is seeming perfectly true right now. Looks like we got a small piece right here. Small is good though. We'll take any pieces. This one's actually kind of cool. It's a little bit lighter of a shade of green compared to the usual darker kind of like Heineken bottles we usually see. This one's a little bit different, and I like different. And through the wash right here, I just saw a piece of sea glass, and there it is. Another piece of brown sea glass. This is insanity today. Now also, particularly on this beach, there are a couple reefs and everything that are right off the beach over here, and we will see a bunch of this washed up. It's really cool. It's like, I guess, dead pieces of coral rock. If you guys do have a saltwater aquarium or any of that kind of stuff, this stuff is really, really nice to put in there. I actually might keep this piece just because it's a really nice looking piece of coral. Maybe put it on display, maybe put it in a fish tank one day, we'll see. But we find lots of this, actually occasionally along the beach, but this is actually a really nice piece. See, it's not often you come across something this bright red on the beach. Take a look at this shell. I mean, that's pretty cool. Not often do you see something like this. Wow, this is insane. Look at this piece of glass. I can't even call this sea glass. This is just straight up glass here on the beach. Look how sharp that piece is. If this was sea glass, whew, that would be a great piece right there, but unfortunately we're going to take this off the beach because it is extremely dangerous the way it was sitting there on the beach. But this is insane. I wish this was a nicely glassed over. We're going to put this in our pockets for safekeep. But walking away from the beach, I noticed something. Let's see if we spot. There it is. Oh, this might be my favorite find of the day. so far. You guys heard me say it earlier, a blue piece of sea glass. This one is a perfect shade of blue. This is that nice Bahamas blue. I gotta rinse this off for you. This one deserves the justice of being rinsed off. Here it is, absolutely insane aqua blue piece of sea glass right there. You can see, whoo, that is, if you want to ask me what my favorite color is, period, it's pretty much this color right here. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have to say my favorite find of today. I love blue pieces of sea glass, just like this one. You don't see it like this every day. Looks like we got a double header, one brown piece here, another brown piece here. Oh wait, and another, we got a triple header. Look at that. 2 brown pieces, likely from the same bottle, 1 green piece. All you saw literally right next to each other. This is a phenomenal day of sea glass hunting right here. I am ecstatic right now. All right, the beach is starting to look a little bit bare this way, and you always want to leave yourself in a good position with the sea glass gods. We've had really excellent luck today with some beautiful pieces I have not found in a while. Some blue pieces, some of the best glass pieces I've found in a really long time. So we're going to go ahead, take this opportunity, turn on around, keep looking. I think I'm going to show you guys some more of like the other stuff that's up here on the beach, kind of out of this sea glass area. Just see what other kind of treasures we can find along the beach, because that's mostly kind of pushed up against the wall. Let me tell you guys, you're going to see a lot of trash. It's going to be kind of sad to see, but somebody's got to show it to the world. So that's what we're here to do here on Livin Salty. Look at this piece I just found, actually. Piece of a crab shell. Don't know what kind of crab it is. If you do know, maybe let me know in the comments, but you never know what you're going to find on the beach, and that is why I love it. So we're going to start making our way back, and I have seen some old schools, by the way, swimming along the beach, so that's very exciting. I'm probably going to be tossing a line after we're finished with this filming this video, but I digress. We're going to be walking with the sea turtle eggs over here and checking out what we can find on the beach. We got a whole bunch of trash. Looks like a jar of peanut butter. There's a brush over there. Big old bottles with mysterious liquids in them that we do not want to touch with a 10-foot pole. And if you guys see any of these signs, make sure you guys leave these the heck alone. It's turtle nesting, and turtles swim on up here, lay their eggs, go back down to the water, and the little baby turtles start running out from the beach. This sand is really hot, so we're booking it back over here, but we're cruising our way along the beach. Not seeing too much so far, but hopefully find a couple more pieces of sea glass. Maybe some cool other treasures to show you guys here today. Well, that looks like a mighty big piece of sea glass that we missed on the way here. Not extremely glassed over, but it has a really cool pattern on it. Let's wash this off. This is a unique piece of glass right here. Okay, hopefully that shows up. Where's the sun? Right over here. Okay, you guys might be able to see there's a really unique looking pattern on here off the piece of glass it came off of. So that's really cool, actually. Anything, like I said, unique colors are really cool. You get kind of the bottoms of bottles or something like that. Those are always really cool, but I also really like cool patterns just like this one. I think you can see it right there. Very neat piece of sea glass here for the collection. We must have really been slacking, because look at the size of this brown piece of glass that we missed. Wow, this is a big piece. Not the greatest piece of glass. It's pretty smooth, not very hazy, but the edges are rounded over a little bit. So we're going to take it back home with us, decide if we want to keep it there after we clean it up a little bit. But that just goes to show, no matter how hard you look, how good, how long you've been doing it for, it's still very easy to walk over giant pieces just like this. And remember how I was telling you guys earlier about the coral on the beach? Look at that piece of coral right here. This one's a little rounder, not as many cool shapes and pockets, so we're going to leave this one here on the beach. Maybe for something else to use, some other organism, animal, person, whatever. But we're going to leave that one there. Keep on trucking forward. Looks like we got a whole lot of garbage up here on the beach. like I said, really sad to see. I mean, plastics, sandals, microplastics. This is the stuff that caught my eye over here, and you do want to be careful with all this garbage. Could be nails or anything like that, so you kind of want to watch where you step. But look at this, all just plastic bottles, jugs, ropes. Almost like somebody put this all here on purpose, like they started cleaning up or something and gave up. But you could see, I mean, the more you look, the more you see. It's kind of just sad. Also lots of coconuts, rotting coconuts on the beach. Got a big old piece of styrofoam from one of the docks or something like that. Some tubing. Oh wait, here we are, we got a koozie. Shout out to Pelican Coolers over here. We got one of your koozies here on the beach in Boynton Beach. We got to get out of this hot sand. Woo. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Woo. Hey, oh my god, how did we miss this beauty? I mean, I can see how we missed it. This was really camouflaged, but pretty much the same color as that other aqua blue that we found earlier. We got to rinse this one off too. Like I said, it deserves it. Woo. Absolute beauty of a piece of sea glass right there. Nice aqua blue, just a little hint, just a little hint of that blue, and like almost like a shark tooth kind of shape, which is really cool. Beautifully hazed over, no sharp edges whatsoever. That is an awesome piece of sea glass. I can't even say anymore what's my favorite piece of sea glass. We found too many beauties today, and let me tell you, this does not happen every day. I've said that a lot in this video. This is an extraordinary day of sea glass hunting. Well, we're kind of cruising along here, almost back at the inlet. We just found another beauty of a piece. Alrighty. We thought that last one was shark tooth shaped. That one is literally looks like a shark tooth with the ridge and everything that it has. Right over here, the way it's curved. Like this actually looks exactly like a shark tooth, which is insane. Is this like one of those like fake teeth, like people have like gold teeth or whatever, or gold plated teeth? Like is this like what sharks do to bling out their teeth? They put pieces of sea glass in there? Because I mean, you guys can let me know. That looks exactly like a piece of shark tooth. I mean, it's the shape of it. Obviously it's not, but nonetheless a really cool piece. It just, like I said, I can't choose a favorite anymore. On any given regular day, this would have been by far my favorite piece because of that shape and the way it's glassed over is beautiful. But on an extraordinary day like today, I mean, this is awesome. It's also probably going to be one of the last pieces we find for today because we're getting pretty close back to the inlet there. We went a pretty good ways down the beach there, but maybe like 2 miles. I don't know, maybe like 1.5 miles there and back, so like 3 miles. Not bad for a quick little stroll along the beach. And if you guys are not familiar with the Boynton Beach area, we are actually in Manalapan right now. This is all Manalapan, which is a extremely wealthy. Actually, I think Billy Joel, I believe, has one of the houses along this stretch of the beach. And this seawall has washed away so much over the years. You can actually start to see inside the rich people's houses in the backyard. So you can see that ginormous house over the bank. They got a little hammock up there, a little like tiki hut. I mean, that tiki hut's so on the border. One hurricane, I could promise you that's getting washed right out. That is really close to the edge of the beach. I'm surprised there's actually allowed to be that close, but maybe they cleared away some brushes or stuff. But I mean, you could see that house way more than they probably want you to. So I mean, I guess it's kind of cool for us regular folk to be able to see something so astronomically big and unachievable, but nonetheless, I guess it's kind of cool. Whatever, we're gonna keep walking along our beach, having fun, because I bet we're having more fun than them right now. Maybe, I'm not sure about that. All right, well, that's it. We are pretty much back at the inlet here. Not much on the beach over here, and what an absolute beautiful day out here. Let me tell you, I don't know how many times I could say this. Not every day sea glassing is like this. This is one of the best days I've had in probably a couple years. So probably since one of my last really big finds. So we're gonna reach into our pocket here and pull out all of our finds for today. This is the haul for today. We got some beautiful pieces right here. I mean, the bottom of the bottle, the shark tooth, one of the best pieces of green glass I found in a really long time. That one's awesome. We got the blues, this beautiful aqua blue. This blue I didn't realize was actually a lot lighter right here than the other blue I found. You can see them side by side. That blue, that's the kind of blue we're really looking for. That's awesome. Nice white pieces, some big, okay, brown pieces. Overall, this is an absolutely amazing haul. All right, real quick, I just got back from fly fishing. Fast forward to the future, right? And guys, I found more insane pieces of seaglass. This is one of the most glassed pieces I have ever found. This piece of green. This is absolutely amazing. Look at it. That is insane. And I found this really cool brown piece right here. You can see it's like the bottom of a rounded bottle here. It says some writing on the bottom. I think it says bottle made in Scotland, Class Con Scotland. The other's not so legible, but that is so freaking cool here. We found the bottom of some sort of liquor bottle made in Scotland. We found one of our most glass pieces and the tiny little piece as well. I mean, it's just insane. And that's gonna wrap it up here for today's sea glassing / treasure hunting adventure after we just had a couple really intense stormy days here in South Florida. If you guys enjoy this kind of video, like I said, please hit the like button. Let me know down what you think in the comments down below. I've only made one other sea glass video and that one really took off and got a lot more than my average amount of hits. So it seems like you guys liked it, so came back out here. I mean, I love to do it, so I'm glad to make these kind of videos. So if you did like it, awesome, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, I'm gonna link the first sea glass video in case you missed it over here on the left side of the screen. Thank you guys again for watching. Until my next video, remember to keep living salty.